Yo, what is going on, guys? Stiff, and we are back on the Madden NFL 17 news, and today we are going to be continuing our gameplay improvement for Madden NFL 17, and we are going to be going in the path of the run game today. Now, like always, there is a blog that EA posted a couple weeks ago. I will put that blog in the description. I feel like making this video because I actually got to play the game at EA Play, and I can give you guys a better insight on this specific portion of the game. So make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, follow us on Twitter at Madden Daily, also at Stiffy122 is my personal Twitter if you guys want to ask me some questions. Now let's get into it. So the first thing I want to go over is the new ball carrier special moves that will be implemented into this year's game. Each on the field player in the game will be able to perform special moves that fits his playing style and their rating. Special moves are now spread out across all the different player types in the NFL, ranging from bruising backs who have better trucks and stiff arms, while the smaller backs have better jukes and spins. And all of these new features come with new animations for Madden NFL 17. So based on their special move ratings, their body weight also takes into effect. Ball carriers will use these animations ranging from elite to lumbering being the worst, elite being the top tier. So elite moves are now the best moves in the game so far, and are all only reserved to the truly upper class ball carriers, those with corresponding move ratings in the 90s. So if you have ratings like stiff arm in the 90s, trucking in the 90s, that's when you'll see these new moves. Same thing with spins and jukes. If they're in the 90s, you will perform elite level moves. So these moves give the running game a highest chance of success when they are timed correctly. For those ball carriers with special move ratings in the 70s or 80s, they'll get versions of the special moves that aren't quite as explosive as the elite moves that are in the 90s, but they can definitely be effective when they're timed correctly. These moves are a little bit less efficient and highly worthy of the elite moves. Then the last tier, which is the lumbering tier, our moves are for the lowest impact moves that are possibly out there. These are basically for like linemen, people who are over 300 pounds, who have ball carrying ratings a little bit below 65 to a little bit above 65. So if they don't even crack 70, you're basically in the lumbering area. So basically, you know, if you fumble and a lineman picks it up, don't expect them to do anything spectacular. Same thing goes the fact if you just have a player that just doesn't have any good carry rating or any ball carrier ratings above 65, they're just not going to be good. Also, another thing that's noteworthy in this game is that fatigue definitely impacts the way that these moves are performed. So if you have somebody that has an elite spin move over 95, if they are fatigued and they are tired, they might perform that 95 overall spin move if they're tired, as they were performing it if they were in like the 80s to 90 range of spectacular moves. So again, like I was stating, if he has like 95 spin and his fatigue is all the way down, next time you use that spin, it might be like it's in the mid 80s, that spin, not like it's in 95. So make sure we definitely do not overuse the acceleration burst. The next thing I want to get into, which is new, is the new fake out interaction system that is going to be implemented into this year's game. So now with the new moves comes accompanied new fake out system. So the fake out system has been overhauled to deliver a new experience to the ground game. When timing the special moves correctly, users can see and feel the power of the new multiplayer fake out animation with nearly 1,000 possible outcomes. So they ask us in the blog what is the multiplayer fake out, but basically it's a dynamic animation that includes multiple players all at once based on their location to be able to be faked out. This can now be many players, all depending on the type of move used and also the ball carrier's skill level that is being used. So somebody with 99 juke will be able to fake out multiple players rather than somebody who has maybe 85 overall juke. So that's definitely something to look forward to. Nothing new really there. But being able to successfully fake out defenders takes more than just timing. The user first must know the ball carrier and his best move, so he has to be better unique. If it's a smaller back who's faster and can juke and spin better, don't be trying to truck over people who have better spin move and vice versa. If you're a strong back, don't try and juke and spin your way through the defenders. Just try and stiff arm and truck them. It's definitely better used that way. Also, with the new mechanics, there are going to be different speed modifier moves, which we'll get into in a little bit, precision modifier moves, and steerable moves. But in order to get the fake out system to work, only speed and precision modifier moves will make the fake out system work. The new steerable modifiers and utility moves do not take into effect the new fake out system interaction system. So talking about all the mechanics, let's actually get into the new ball carrier mechanics. So Madden NFL 17 will feature a broadcast of new ball carrier mechanics to keep all Madden players engaged from beginners to hardcore. Using these different modifiers, there's four unique tactics available to customize the running game in Madden NFL 17. In combination with the new fake out interactions, which we were talking about before, all carry their own risk and rewards. The four special move types are standard, speed, precision, and steerable. So standard moves are basically the standard moves. You're not holding turbo, you're not holding left trigger, you're not holding right trigger. It's just basically, you know, spin, stiff arm, dive, hurdle, juke, back juke, and truck. All these new animations, these are all the standard move carries. Their risk is based off of them just being standard. Their stamina doesn't really go down from these because they're standard, and fumble and injury can definitely, they won't be as high risk, high reward because they're just standard player moves. And also, these moves can fake out as many as 2 defenders at one time. So now let's get into the speed modifier. Speed modifiers are short, quick movers that can be pulled off at full speed while not veering off the path of the ball carrier. These moves are performed while holding R2 on PlayStation or right trigger on Xbox, which is the acceleration boost, plus the corresponding special move, which would be juke move, spin move, stiff arm, trucking, all that stuff, and spin move. I'm not sure if I said spin move. The quality of move is based on the player's rating with all new animations. The user will now have to perfect the skill of laying off the gas pedal and mixing in the changing up of speeds in order to perform these moves. Speed moves carry the lowest risk of stamina, fumble, and injury, and can fake out only 1 defender at a time. Let's go into precision modifier. This is similar to the Madden NFL 16. Precision moves can be performed while holding or pressing the precision modifier, which is left trigger on Xbox or L2 on PS4, and then the corresponding special move item. These moves are longer and more deliberate than standard and speed moves, but can fake out multiple defenders at once. The better the running back is via the move rating, the more explosive these moves will be. Precision moves carry the highest risk for stamina, fumble, injury, and also take into effect the new fake out system. And then we're going to go into our last one, steerable modifiers and utility moves. For users with elite finger dexterity, most special moves can be steered by holding down both left trigger and right trigger, and steerable moves offer the most control due to the user having the ability to choose the direction of the performed, whatever, if it's spin, juke, back juke, or truck, however they want to do it. However, these moves do not use the fake out interaction like I said before. They instead influence the defender's pursuit angles. So these steerable moves carry the base risk for stamina, fumble, and injury. Also some moves are not steerable. The moves that are steerable are spin, juke, back juke, and trucking. So you cannot do a steerable stiff arm. It's just no such thing. And basically the utility moves are just the celebration run, the ball carrier, and then the QB slide. You hold left trigger and right trigger this year in order to get those done. And then the same thing as this year is you can dive down, but you have to hold left trigger and right trigger. Now, based on my time at EA Play, running game was totally revamped, overhaul. What you have to get used to it as soon as you get your hands on the game. Steerable modifier is definitely the thing that you're going to want to use online play, just because when people are usering other defenders, that's how you're going to fake them out. You can't just fake out regular user defenders with the precision and speed modifiers. Those only fake out the CPU. You're going to want to try and do the steerable modifiers. So that's basically all that I have to give you guys for the running game. There's some other cool things like ball carry, accessibility, visual feedback, but that's all for when you play the game on Rookie and Pro. They help you out in certain aspects of the game. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. for the ball carrying mechanics. What are you guys looking forward to in this new concept? Let me know in the comment section. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, follow us on Twitter all around. If you have any questions, don't be hesitant to ask us on Twitter. And that's going to be the end of the video, guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.